Yeah, so Jordan Valine's live for us there with more on what's happening in that town.
Yeah, so we're actually just about an hour away, believe it or not, for all those festivities, or some of those festivities, I should say, to begin right here in Brookville, Indiana. So we're here along Main Street. This is where a couple of those activities, those eclipse viewing parties are going to be held. So across the street from me here, this is going to be the park right next to the courthouse, and it's going to have all sorts of activities really to kind of get the kids involved. They're going to have music and food, art activities there as well. But let's go now through the timeline of this, exactly how it pertains to Brookville, Indiana. I was able to do a little bit of research earlier today and kind of find out the exact time when things should be lining up in terms of the eclipse coming right through, directly through Brookville. So it said that it starts the eclipse event start time. And so this is where you're going to start to see things shift and maybe the sun begin to change a little bit. That's going to start at 1:53 this afternoon. Now, here's the thing, though. The start of totality won't be until 3:08. So 3:08 is going to, you're going to want to make sure you have your glasses by that point. You found your spot already and you're there to view the eclipse, which is going to have, the max eclipse at 3:10, in totality at 3:12, and then the end of it all will be about 4:25 this afternoon. So the duration of the eclipse right here in Brookville is going to be about 2.5 hours. So in terms of those events, here's what I'm going to do. Instead of kind of going through all of them, if you're coming out here today, if you're coming really to any part of Franklin County, Indiana, the most resourceful thing that I found, truthfully, was just by Googling Franklin County, Indiana tourism. They have a whole event board. You can see the various places, the cost of things, the recommendations for parking as well. That's going to be of high importance. And coming up here in the next hour, we're actually going to be speaking with one of the women who really have been involved in putting together a lot of these eclipse events for the city itself. So we're going to be talking to her here around 8:15 this morning, again, about what you can expect today in Brookville. And that includes all sorts of things, but certainly parking as well. And Ethan, I know a lot of people are grateful. We were keeping our fingers crossed for so long that the weather would be good, and it seems like we're trending in that direction.
Very much so. In fact, today is the